Yeah, bro. Welcome back, bro. I'm back with better lighting. I'm back about a Plumber Rock 98 piece. What's going on, man? Yeah, what's up, bro? We back. We back like cooked crack. John 3724 piece. What's up? Welcome to the stream. You know what I mean? I'm Corey Honzo. I do dope on a 6 scale, high end art. I make these dope 1/6 scale high end art pieces with custom articulated clothing. You know, here's a custom mark Kane with the Louis V Dapper Dan coat. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, the joint's fully articulated. Let me run this. The joint's fully articulated. I'll give y'all a better look. Yeah, he looks way better with this camera. He does, bro. You can see, y'all can see the detail. You see the rings. It's the 4-finger ring. They say Kane on it. You know what I mean? If y'all want to share the show out to anybody who's interested in like grails and limited collector's pieces, put it a little closer to it. You know what I mean? So you can see the detail and the quality. The coat zips up. The fur is there. The coat zips up. You can put the coat with the hood on. You can see the full hood. That's the back of it. Fully tailored. One of a kind piece. You got that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Put a lot of work into this piece. You know what I mean? If you like your old school hip hop or you just like one of a kind pieces, this is a Dapper Dan coat. So when we're talking about streetwear, you know, Dapper Dan, he the OG of this shit. So it's not only a piece of hip hop, it's a piece of history. It's layers to it. It's not just a Kane piece. It's actually a piece of art that exists in streetwear culture, and it's like existed before there was any of these other cats, Ablo, any of them. So, you know what I mean? You ain't never gonna see nothing else nowhere like this. Trust me. Trust me. Thank you. Thank you. One of a kind. I only made one of a kind pieces. I do hip hop pieces like this. If y'all remember, you know what I mean? Hip hop. You got Kane. You got this cube with the starter jacket. If y'all don't know anything about the classic starter jackets, there's the starter symbol right there. We went all in. I got a big L from Harlem with the Ava Rex butter on. Hold on a second. Actually, if you haven't seen my work before, you can follow me on Instagram, and you'll see even more of my work. I have a Virgil Abloh, and I'm working on Jerry Lorenzo. I want to see some more pieces. Shit, hold on a second. So I might have fell. So I'll get back to that. So yeah. So What's the gray tricks figure in the black? Oh, I got these in my shop. If you want to know what this is, I could pin it right here for y'all. Oh shit. Give me one moment. I'm about to show it to you. Can we do them all at once? I forgot to add my inventory. You can check out. I do a mixture. I sell it. I got a whole bunch of art. Let me 1 second. We're about to get cracking. I'll get into it. Show y'all. I'm telling you, y'all gonna see some one of a kind art tonight. There we go. All right, just one moment. Just adding the stuff so y'all can check it out before I show it to you. This is it. This is the Ron English serial killer grayscale tricks rabbit. My IG is Corey Honzo. Swiping, no swiping, dope name. Peace. So this is a Ron English sign. They signed and numbered 190 to 1 out of 1 out of 760. I got it pinned right there. We only got 2 left at the bottom if you're interested. You know, accepting offers on those. Here's a big L. Here's a big L piece. If y'all remember 90s Cara clothing, the Avarex the Avarex jackets was crazy. It was kicking off. So we got Big L from Harlem. Rest in peace, Big L. Let's pull this back so you see the sculpted Tim boots. You know what I mean? Fully articulated. Chain and everything. Posable pieces. I sculpted all this. It's all sculpted and custom made, custom tailored pieces, custom tailored clothing. So this is one of a kind. The cane is a one of a kind. We sold a lot. I had J's. I also do, if you message me for custom requests, I do those as well. Like I said, I had Virgil Abloh, he sold. I got one more left I'm working on. He had the off-whites, all black. He's wearing the all black with the off-whites. I have a Pusha T currently working on. And make sure I got the shoes. If you want to see the Pusha T's wearing the. I'll show you behind the scenes piece. This is the Pusha. Second, fix his chain. This is the Pusha. Not even done yet. Pusha with the chain. If you want to know what sneaks he's wearing the Fear of Gods. Also one of a kind. You know, you just gotta holler at me about the pricing for these. These are like the high-end pieces. The one-offs got a higher price because they're like, when I say one-off, they one of a kind. Like there is not another one of the, like another one being made. So like you're the only one that has this. And then what I'll do is when I do like more than one of a figure, it'll be something like this, like a Meteor Man piece. You know what I mean? Same thing, fully tailored clothing. I don't do a lot of superhero pieces. But yeah, this cane's official. It says tempting. Yeah, bro. I mean, bro, it's a dope piece. It's a real dope piece. Yeah, I've been making pieces for over 11 years. Um, had a Max B. The Max B is gone. Um, um, I got some other pieces. I got another piece that I'm doing, just a regular dude with, a pair of sweats with the fit, and he got like the I can show you that, and he's rocking the Fear of Gods for us. and he's gonna be rocking these color fair guides. I gotta lace them up. So I do limited pieces. Like most of my clients for like that I've done commissions for have been like rappers, execs, athletes. Um, in addition to the collectors, um, I did Biggie pieces. I did Biggie pieces for Biggie's family. No, not Biggie's family. Yeah, Biggie's family, because his son, his daughter. You know, I did pieces of him. Pac, I did Pac's. If you want to see a sample of the clothing I'm talking about, so y'all get an idea of the quality of the clothing. Let's see, we're talking about classic fat. Like they call it streetwear now, but back then it was the culture, it was the fashion. So like with the Pac, like so I'm working on a Pac that's rocking the Kanai. You know, Kanai was one of the early trendsetters. But if you see the stitching in there, you see that quality. Yeah, the pants. You want to see the quality when I'm working with classic clothing, classic fashion, dope pieces. So the Pac wears, and Pac's wearing, if you ever seen an image of him wearing his outfit, he's wearing the white classic Air Maxes, all white. So he's gonna be rocking all white Air Maxes. Yeah. I've done Rakim. I've done Rakim in the classic Fila Italian tennis suits. Because they weren't even sweatshirts, they were Italian tennis suits. So see the material right here, with the cuffs on with the elastic. But when I say, look right here, the Fila, so you get to see that right there, that quality. Look at the snaps on that. You only got one of these left. If you're interested in like a Rakim, you only got one of these left. You got the medallions and the chains. If you want to see what any of that look like I said, go on my Instagram. You can see the full figure and how and those pieces. And there's only one left. There were 5 of them. There's only one left. It's the only one left. Also, trying to think. Also, what I got over there. Saying streetwear. If y'all remember Raekwon with the Snow Beach outfits. You remember the Raekwon with the Snow Beach jacket from Polo? Classic. So, yeah. So, like I said, we got multiple pieces done. And we only got 3 of the Raekwons left. We only got 3 Raekwons left to reserve. The other 2 already went. So let me take this out here and pin this. Let me pin the L. So everybody come through, they know what they're looking at. Sarah Source, peace. Thanks for joining the stream. My name's Corey Honzo, just showing off one of my cane pieces with a Dapper Dan. Like I said, the OG of streetwear back in the day in the 80s. you know, the history, just showing off. Like I said, a real classic piece I just dropped today. So one of a kind pieces. You know, I don't know if you know classic hip hop or if you know, like I said, it's a classic hip hop piece as well as like a shout out to the classic Dapper Dan, who was doing streetwear before it was called streetwear. And he was it. He was where all the celebrities, all the rappers, all the hustlers went. I actually started Shaka Zulu Sculpt, bro. Actually, I actually started Shaka Zulu Sculpt, trying to figure out how to do the. I'm gonna plot out like the little accessories and the just trying to plot out the accessories. Trying to plot out the accessories and the clothing. Remember how we gonna do that? You know. I'm saying? So I'm showing this high end stuff right now. Like I said, the more the time goes in, Herb 8275 piece, how you do 2275, 82, 80 22 75, 80 22 75. So you know about Kane. Was you born in 75? So you should know about Kane. Peep this Kane, bro. You know what I mean? I was 80. You know what I mean? With the L, he's popping. You know what I mean? It's crazy. A crazy tailored piece to add to your collection. You know what I mean? You had it standing next to like a dope, any of your vinyls or a dope cause piece. You know, you could have that standing next to that, man. He said, I finished Shaka. No, I don't think Shaka's gonna be finished before that, bro. I don't think Shaka's gonna be finished before that. Malcolm's actually done, man. It's like glasses and it's like glasses, like fine tuning. That's it. And that's gonna come. You see how long it take, bro? It took me a couple years to do this. Like I said, your pieces get done faster than the norm. No, should I put this? What if I do this on the turntable? No, I think just one moment. Let me plug this turntable. Let me plug this turntable. I can have him rotate. Excuse me, sorry, I can have him rotate. Yeah, it takes a minute to do. Yeah, yeah, we gonna have him on to rotate. You know what I mean? Like people going through checking out looking for clothing tonight, but I'm just catching them off guard with some small pieces. You know, they looking for like a dope shirt, a dope drawing. It's like, well, no, you're gonna come across something small. You can't fit it, but it's a dope piece of art you can have sitting there on your shelf. Nobody gonna have nothing like this, bro. No, nobody gonna have nothing like this. You know what I mean? I saw some dope stuff last night when I was looking on the streams. If you do some Ishmael, you check out any of the other streams on here. Yeah, we had the Big L piece. The Big L piece starts at like 1,000. It's only a price special by handcrafted, but the Big L piece is like it's a special limited price just for the whatnot, just for the whatnot. You remember, but I don't know. This is a Harlem thing or like a classic '90s hip hop thing. So you don't know how many people. So I don't know how many people actually like them, like the hip hop heads. How many of them and like that was Big L fans. So I think it's a pretty dope piece. Okay, let's go. The light. I see the light hit it. You can see the difference in the tones. Oops. So I'm gonna show these a little bit longer before I hop into like some of the other art figures. So that a little bit closer so you can see. I'm gonna put them on the turntable for a second while I sort this out. I'll go share the show out real quick. Mickey 23 Piece, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the show. It's the first time you coming through. My name is Corey Honzo. I do these classic 1/6 scale pieces. Um, Showing off this classic when it's the OG in streetwear. If you know about Dapper Dan, Dapper Dan's the one that kicked it all off in fashion. So we're just showing off a dope piece with the Louis V print. Long coat Dapper Dan did back in the day. And it's a classic 80s piece, Big Daddy Kane, with the chain and the 3 and 4 finger rings. You know, if you know anybody interested in pieces like this, I appreciate anybody. Thank you. You know, anybody interested in like pieces like this, you can share the show out. I do a lot of sculpting. I did the sculpting. I sculpted the sneaks. I can show you a little bit. I sculpted the sneaks, the Delta Forces. You know what I mean? Until you want to see the LVs a little bit. Look, you see the pockets. The coat zips up fully. You see the hood. You know, the hood goes up. It goes on. Everything's there. It says a full quality piece. It's a one-off piece. So if you get it, it comes signed and numbered. No one else has a piece like this. Sean Ortiz piece. Thanks for joining. Yeah. So I'm just showing this. I think, like I said, it's the classic piece. And this jacket literally was made. This jacket is a design that was created by Dapper Dan back in the day. I actually met Dapper Dan because I was working on a Rakim figure. And I actually got the opportunity for Dapper Dan to take a look at my pieces. And, he liked the tailoring. And what he did was he actually gave me some Gucci print that never came out to work with. But the G's were too big for my piece. So yeah, Pork and Beans 313 Peace. Thanks for joining. Thanks for going. Just going to check out showing off this dope piece I just dropped today. If you get a chance, follow me on my Instagram at a Corey Honzo. You can see all my work there. All dope pieces with tailored clothing, special outfits, specific outfits, from the classic Fila sweatsuits up to the Butter Ava Rexes, like on this Big L, which is currently on sale. I don't know if any of y'all familiar with Big L from Harlem. You know, rest in peace to big rapper, came out in the 90s. But the Ava Rexes was like, Ava Rexes was the truth, back in the 90s. Well, I mean, they still could make some nice jackets, but when the Ava Rexes came out, it was crazy. So this is Big L, another one of a kind piece. Like I said, all these are fully articulated, fully posable. So, if you want him to sit down on the edge of the table, you could do all that. He also had, like, I call it the no stand effect. Like, I got him on a stand because it's on a turnstile, but like, you have the no stand. They could do no stand. Oh, Mr. the Suit, yeah, no, they came through and show love. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Is that Miso Suit? Miso the Suit? You on it? Yeah, no, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I already have, I think I already showed it on. Yeah. Like I said, I'm sculpting a couple pieces. If y'all interested in, like, if you want to see my Virgil Abloh, you can go check that out on my Instagram feed, but you got to scroll though. But if you want to see my Virgil Abloh, you can check that out. I'll be later doing a Jerry Lorenzo. I'm doing a regular sculpt. That's going to be a normal person. He got like a gold outfit, but he's going to be rocking these type of Fear the Gods. I got lace up. Those three? Let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me scoot this off. So you saying this? Which one? The Tricks, Fruit Loops, and Cap'n Crunch. Let's see. All right, that sugar diabetic. Okay, so the grayscale Cap'n Crunch. So let me put this right here. Let's take a look. And what's the other one? Fruit Loop. Let's see. Okay, so you want. All right, so let me take this off so my face is back on the camera. All right, so you said the Tricks, the Cap'n Starch, and the 2-ton Sam. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me see what we'll do. Give me 1 moment. Let me take a look at the deal. What I got them for. Well, I got these larger ones. These bigger ones are 60. Um, 65, 65, 50. Hold on 1 moment. I'm figuring out. See what you said a deal. Let's see if the deal you like. But how about all three for 150? Let me know. $120. I say 150. What about 130? Let me know. You could try. What about if you let me know? You cool 130. 130. Okay. Let me Let me tally this up. One moment. Let me change the listing. One moment. First, let me remove them off here. Let me remove off the shop. All right, we got the 130. So it's Captain Starch. Just remove it off here because people have been coming through buying them without even going to the show. So remove that. Captain Starch. And I'm gonna change this Tricks Rabbit because we only got one left. So that, say changes. All right, so and then we got two ton Sam. Yeah, thanks, appreciate you. So make sure I'm getting everything right. So we're gonna have 2 ton Sam. Are these all grayscale? All right, so they're monotone. 2 ton Sam. Tricks. And Captain Starch. All right, bro, and then all right, bro. I just changed it for you. I didn't want to pin it up because I don't want nobody to play around. So here you go, bro. You want to go through the shop, hit it. Golden Gorilla Guards missing money. Thanks for joining. So I got these. I'm gonna put. Yeah, it's in the shop now, bro. I got. Yeah, it's there. It's just there. I just pin. I didn't pin it because I didn't want nobody to snipe. There we go. You know what I mean? Thanks for your support. So what I'm gonna do is put these to the side for you. Hook you with a nice deal. What you already got the collection, or you trying to finish the collection, or you been collecting a couple Ryan English pieces? Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that, man. But I seen people do nasty work, man. I knew if I would have put up there, someone sat and would have just hit that joint. Yeah, we gonna get you right, bro. We gonna get you right. Let me put these off to the side for you. Yeah, so all we got left. So all we got left is somebody scooped up the grayscale Franken fat the other day. Much love. Thanks again. All right, stay be safe. Thanks. Thanks for the support. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. You can give me a follow on IG too. And thanks for sharing the stream out. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's good, everybody? You know what I mean? What I do is, like I said, I'm a sculptor, but also if you go through my shop, you'll see one of a kind, different items. I do art cards, whatever y'all interested in. I do a range of stuff, and I got a range of stuff for inventory. So just put in the chat whatever you looking for. Just put in there, ask me if I have it. I might, or I might have stuff. So whatever, and it's a range. It's a range from my art to loose figures to to um, to just random one of a kind items. So whatever you looking for tonight, just throw it in the chat and see if I got it. You know, let your boy know. Tommy Mo God, Big Drake, peace. What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for doing the stream. As if y'all new to the stream, you ever seen the work before tonight? I'm showing off the Big Daddy Kane piece I dropped. I don't know if y'all 80s babies or 90s babies, or if your parents are familiar with Big Daddy Kane. But I did Big Daddy Kane in this classic Dapper Dan custom Louis V long jacket. Y'all know what Dapper Dan is, the OG in what's now called streetwear, but before that was just Dapper Dan. All the hustlers, all the celebrities, all the athletes, they would go and get their gear made by Dapper Dan, custom Louis V, custom Gucci, custom whatever. Dapper Dan used to do that. So I did a Kane in this piece, and it's a fully articulated piece, you know, as a tribute to Kane and also the OG, who I think is the OG in street clothes and footwear. So, you know, but like I said, in my stream, it's whatever. You got my art, I sculpt. We got whatever blind boxes, anything you're looking at. Just throw in the chat. Let me know what you're interested in looking at. But I wanted to show off like this new art piece I just dropped on the IG earlier today. You know, if you want to give me a follow at CoreyHonzo.com, at Corey Honzo on my IG. If you want to see more of my work, you also can check out more of my work at CoreyHonzo.com. I got some sick tees over there as well. If y'all want to check it out, you check out the retro bangers. You know, so like it's a range of whatever you want to check out. Now, what I'm about to show off is also, besides doing these pieces, if y'all interested in art toys, I got a line of art toys called Johns. I'm about to show that to y'all. Man, I'm from Philly. If you're from Philly, you know we use the word John as as a noun. We use it, for any person, place, or thing. But what I want to do is take that word and turn it to like a species or art series or my own art toy. So I'm gonna show you my line of Johns. Starting with, I'm from Philly, so we got the Bel Air John. I like to do all matte black because when you get it in the hand, you can see like the features. They're dope pieces. I'll give you a little closer look at what they look like. These clamshells, they pop open, so there is no damage in them. There's no damage in them once you open them, and they're made to open and close right back, so you can take it out the package and not have to worry about damaging, the collector's item. See if you want to take a closer look at it. But this is the Jones. It's the matte black. This is the Bel Air Jones. So you see, it's all the details from the outfit based off the fresh prints, the striped clothing. Everything's all sculpted in there. All the details are there, but it's done in a matte black. in these variants, the matte black variants, we put it in the shop. The matte black variants are cheaper than the color variants because when they're, but everything is like hand painted. So let me pin this product for you. So that's the Bel Air joint. If you want to take a look at that, it's done in matte black. Let me take the color so you can see the eyes. And these are Johns. This is my toy line that I dropped a little over 2 years ago. Art toy line. So they're limited. These are limited in the black, which I call the shadow variant. You know what I mean? Priest, thank you. Thanks for sharing that out. So, you know, if you're interested in this, you could check it out in the shop. I got some other Johns also listed in the shop if you're interested in checking that out. So we got that. These are the Johns. And we came over here. So you can see it. You know, so I'm gonna take Kane off of here to spin it for a while. Put the Johns up here. Put that over here. There we go. So you can see that. And I put Kane right here. Move Big L real quick because I don't want nothing to happen to him. Then I'll move Kane over. Like I said, if you get a chance, just go through my shop, check out some of my work. I also got some art cards I'm going to be showing soon. If you see, you want to take a closer look at the detail in my sculpts. Look at these boots. So everything sculpted, hand painted, one of a kind pieces. Made to collect. For like people who like to collect rare grails and one of a kinds. You know, so I'm doing this. I want to be able to give you some like one of a kind grails. You know. So thanks for the love for anybody coming through. If nobody interested in like classic pieces, they can join the chat. Just showing off my work. If you're coming through from somebody showed love and here's the cane. You know, everybody was saying, yo, check it out, check it out, check it out. I want you to see like this is what I dropped today. We put cane right here. There we go. So cane right there. Let me put, if you're interested in Ron English pieces, I got a couple Ron English pieces left. And so they've been going for the past couple of days. Flow 2010, all right, peace. Thanks for joining. Take this over. Put cane back up here. So we got some carded pieces. All right, so we just sold out. The K-Dot is sold out. So add a Kendrick Lamar piece. The Kendrick Lamar piece is already out of stock, so that's sold out. Here's another one listed. It's a top flight John. I'll wait till y'all get in there. We'll show some more Johns. So we got some more Johns. I'll get some more. See what we got left in stock. Besides, yes. unpin that. Pin that. So, if you're interested, so, okay. Now for the Tricks Rabbit, we got one. We got two, but in the store I got listed right now. We got two more Ryan English grayscale Tricks Rabbits left. This one's number 730 out of 760. If you're in the Ron English, go to the shop and see what else I got for the Ron English pieces left. I know some just got sold. And then this one's 120 out of 760. So these are the monotone. We got two monotone Ron English Tricks Rabbits left. And we got one monotone Frank and Fat Ron English piece left. Still got Sugar Smack, Yucky Children Trauma, and the Sugar Diabetic Bear left. You know? So if you're interested in any of the Ron English pieces, we just moved a couple. If you're interested in any of the Ron English pieces, just message me. But also throw in the chat when you come through. You know, if you come through the chat and you just joining, just throw in the chat whatever you're looking for, whatever you're interested in. We got a various amount of art toys, um, classic sculpts, different types of art pieces. You know, if you weren't already here, you know, showing off my sculpt. This is one 6 scale pieces I did. The Big Daddy Kane and the Dapper Dan Louis V trench coat with the fur, OG piece, all whites, Nefertari chain, 4-finger ring, 3-finger ring, the one single ring on the finger. You know what I mean? Full custom made. Look at the inside of that coat. Full piece zips up. You know, one of a kind piece. You know, if you're interested, if you collect pieces, hip hop pieces, or you know one that's into hip hop pieces, you know, share the stream out. Go follow me at Corey Honzo on Instagram for more to see a lot more work. A lot more work. And if you just want to see me find more about my story, you can just Google Corey Honzo and you'll get all the information about like where I started, how long I came, where I've been. You get to see my journey there. I've been doing this sculpting for over 10 plus years. SB Collector 2020 424 piece. I'm currently showing off now my art toy line called the Corey Honzo Jones. It's an original, unique line from Philly. Jones are like Smurfs. Jones wear whatever the culture wears. So what it is about Jones, they're painted matte black. When you look at the clothing, they're period pieces, so you can tell by the clothing and the detail and what they're wearing. So let me hang this one up. So Plumber Rock 98, I appreciate. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the stream. Just about to show off my current. This is another joint I made. It's based off of a commemorative piece for Aaliyah. If you know what Aaliyah is, this is the 1 in a million joint. Flat black. It's currently in the shop. Like I said, for my pieces, they come in a clamshell, but you can pop the clamshell open without damaging it, right? So you can open it and close it back up, so you never have to worry about once you opening it, it messes up the value. No, it doesn't. You open it up, it's cool. So let me show you the joint. They're about 4-inch pieces, all matte black, but this is the Aaliyah one. So you see the little detail. Like if you look, you can see they got the little Timbs. This little period piece, the baggy jeans, the tube top. She rocked the glasses. She got the bandana on. See a little tie in the back with the bandana. Got the long coat. This is the 1 in a million joint. I'm gonna pin that right now so you can see at the bottom. If you want to get a better image, you only have one left for the 1 in a million. Bookmarking that one. So look, just the 1 in a million. If you know anybody who's a fan of Aaliyah, it's a perfect gift for them. You never share, but this is the 1 in a million joint, and it comes in a clamshell. This is my personal creation for my art toy line. Hold it up in the light like that. Pinned it at the bottom so you can click on the picture and see a better image of it. If you know any Aaliyah fans, it's the classic Aaliyah when she first came out. Okay. Next, I'm going to show. Okay, so like I said, this is the Jones. So if you're interested, check it out. Next, I'm about to show you the Riverside set, which is a 4-piece set of my personal creation, which are these. I'm a sculptor. I sculpt all these myself, hand paint. Just like this piece. All right. So this is the Riverside set. Let me move Kane back here. So let me move Kane back here. These are the Riverside set. So peace, thanks for joining. Set Money God, peace, thanks for joining. I'm currently showing off the art toys we got now. This is my personal line called the Jones. This is the Riverside set. If you ever seen the movie Juice, these are art pieces based off the movie Juice. Came out in the 90s. This is a limited set right here. 4 pieces. All the Jones are done in matte black. Y'all better look out. But they have this period clothing. I don't know if any of y'all fans of Tupac. You remember the movie Juice, Omar Epps. But we had a whole Juice crew right here. The whole crew from Juice, the Riverside set. So that's Raheem. Here's Q with the bucket hat. You see the collar. Like I said, these are like minimal artwork, but still little detailed clothing. So if you watch the film, you can identify certain pieces. And then this is Steel. I remember Steel. He had the long denim with the bucket hat, with the buttons on his coat, and he rocked the high boots. So once again, all is done in matte black. And this is the set. So let me pin it. Pin that in the shop so y'all can check that out. We're going to offer a little special gift. Alright, so that's pinned. And this is the Red Shadow set pack. And the last one I leave here is the Bishop piece. Remember Tupac and Juice. Each one of these has an individual artwork for who the figure is, if you remember the film, but it has them without their hat on. So this is the River Set Shadow Setback. Once again, very limited. You're not going to see these anywhere else because I created them. This is from the Jones sets. Carter figures. Limited edition. Very rare set. This is the Shadow Set bag. Look at that. I like the all matte black. It's like a little statue. Very dope pieces. All set. So if you're in the art toys, if you're in the limited rare grails and art toys, here's Bishop again. If you're in the rare, unique pieces, I don't know if you've ever seen Juice. But here it is, eh? That's the Riverside Bishop piece. Part of the Juice set. Put these back up. I'm hanging these back up. Thanks for joining. If I'm hanging some pieces up. Whatever you're looking for. If you're looking for anything specific, just throw it in the chat and let me know. I can let you know what we have. Whatever genre, whatever collectible, or before we move over to the art cards. We're about to move into the art cards. Show y'all some limited art cards we got here. Now, I don't know if y'all like Friday. Here's a Top Flight Security Joan. Once again, rare piece. Never where else you're gonna see a Top Flight Security collectible. With the badge, Top Flight Joan. Now with that said, first, I don't know who's Kobe fans in here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the collectible Mamba moments. I don't know if it was a cozy. Did his birthday pass recently? So we're gonna start off with the Mamba moments. For anyone interested. And if you want more than one, let me know. See if maybe we could do a deal. This is the first one in the screw case card. Mamba moment. 1 of 1. Signed and numbered. Robodog 1971 piece for joint. This is the Mamba moment. Screw face card, collectible. I make these art cards. It's a memorial to Kobe. It's a Mamba prism card. Lakers jersey with the 8. Prismatic card. 1 of 1 in the screw case. Currently in the shop. Check it out. If you're interested. Here's another Mamba moment. 1 of 1. Oh, the screen got it backwards. But I want you to see it's 1 of 1. All the cards, all the art cards are signed and numbered. So they're limited. So 101, sign and number Mamba moment. PCS 452. Thanks for joining. Right here. Let's see it with the Mamba card. So go back a little bit. Let the focus go in there. Try to see if it focuses. There we go. Okay, there you go. There go the pearl focus. Try to keep the reflections off of it, so like the glare on the plastic. So can't take it out the case. There you go. Shit. Is that better? My goodness. Is that better? Also could stand it up. Let's try that. So let's try something different a little bit. Let me try to bring it back here closer to me. See what happens if I switch it. There you go. See if I can hit the button and zoom in. Yep. So this is the Mamba Moments cards. Sign and number. 101s. This is a 101. Like I said, memorial to Kobe Bryant. Get a clearer look at that. There we go. So this is done with, anime style Mamba with the black Mamba in the background, but it's the black with the white. We already sold out of the black on the gray. We only did two versions like this. Which one was a gray? The lines were gray, so it was a black with a gray background. That one already sold, so we only got one left with the black with the white. And you see that's the Kobe one. And now before I move on to show the Mamba Moment Parallel Universe. Matter of fact, I sit them next to each other. Sit them next to each other so you can see. Then maybe we'll do a bundle. If y'all interested in a bundle, we'll do a bundle or a nice set. So give me one moment while we set that up. Switch this back. One moment while I switch this back. Shit. So we get that. One moment while I switch this back. So pull out these cards so you can see. It's 9. Everything started popping around 9. So yeah. So I said currently we got the Kobe with the black, with the white line background. Mamba Moment, signed 101. Then we got literally the black Mamba Moment. Another one signed. This is one of 4. And then we have 24 jersey, Mamba Moment, 1 of 10. Yeah. So these are the Mamba Moment series cards. You want to see them all together. Kobe, Parallel Universe Mamba Moment. If y'all interested in this set, let me know. The bundle, you can bundle them up, put a price on them. But these are rare art cards. I made these. These are mine. These are the ones I made. But you see the quality and see how dope they are, how dope they look. You know, so we got that. We got the Mamba moments here. And if you haven't seen, then this is like this is the only prism one done. This is the one. See, the light hits it. See, the light hits a prismatic Mamba moment. So that's the set. Welcome back, Ishmael. What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? About to lay these out so they can see. Let me get better on the screen. Just gonna lay these down. And this black Lord, that light crazy. Okay, I see what's going on. So what I can do is I can stand them up right here. Sheesh. See if it's a better in the light. So these are Kobe cards. Let me put this next to that so they can see. So if y'all want either single or you want both. So these are the Mamba moments. If you want the combo, the parallel universe and the regular Kobe, you can do them as a set. Or if you just want Kobe, or you just want the Mamba. I'll show these pieces again later in the stream later. So just want to show y'all the artwork. Yeah, there you go. It's a perfect gift for anyone you know that might be a Kobe fan. If you are, or if you a Kobe fan. This is a very rare collectible. Can't get it anywhere else. All right. I particularly like the parallel universe one, but I like the white on the background with the snake. There we go. So you can sit this back down so I'm like you're doing a gorilla style. Ooh, shit. There we go. There we go. So all right, so we're gonna put these back in the case first before we move on. And I'll show some more. I'll show some more limited. I'll show some more limited cards. So would I make a custom Animal Barker like Shaka? Bro, I can make any. Like I said, I can make anything. It's just a matter of pricing. This is the thing I can make. I can make any. I can make anything. I can make anything. Like this piece I've been working on for a minute, and like it's a personal project. So I can make anything the thing is, with my tailor, like my tailor gotta have the money to start the project. But I can make any piece. But if it's armor, I can do like mostly the armor. But for me, um, that's why it depends. It's like certain stuff I may have available, some stuff I may not have available. But like pieces specifically, like a Hannibal Barker, it could be a mixture of it could be a mixture of except between the armor and what it takes for clothing. I can do some clothing. I can't do like everything from scratch. I can do some good like a piece like that I can probably make from scratch. But then again, depending on what the armor is like, depending on what the boots is like, depending on um, weapons and things like that. I know I already know like right away you could sculpt it. It's no problem. And I know people if other people saw it, they'd be interested too. But for pieces like that, it costs. For pieces like that, it just pieces cost to make. Um, Specific ones like the meteor man, like the it's like you have to pay. So that's one. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the stream. You know, whatever y'all interested in, whatever y'all looking for, just let me know. I do a lot of custom sculpting pieces, but I got a range of different items available for purchase in the shop as well as um um. But I came here tonight because I, especially in the streetwear section, I made a special piece of art. You know, that's like with the Louis V Dapper Dan custom outfit. I mean custom jacket. So it's that's why I wanted to show this piece off. It's also a shout out to 80s hip hop. But also you got the all whites. Got the all white Delta Forces. You know, you can see the detail in the coat. The coat zips up, little tiny zippers on it. You know, so if you never this one I make like stuff you never seen before. So if you want to see something dope, look at this. Look at that. You know what I mean? If you know anybody interested in classic hip hop pieces, over like 80s babies. If you were 80s baby, you remember Kane, you remember Big Daddy Kane. You remember the rings, 4 finger, and the 3 finger, Nefertiti chain. But yeah, like I said, Hannibal was wild as Ishmael. You ain't the only person that loves Hannibal, bro. So you ain't the only dude. There's a couple dudes that are into Hannibal. A couple of them. You know, they into Hannibal something deep. You know. All right, so moving on, we're gonna show some limited art card pieces. Another limited art card. It's another limited art card. This one's called The Day Before Saturday. Done as an 8-bit cartridge. I also could do a card like this for you too, Ishmael. Of any movie you want, any show. We do. So these even small collectible. You watch your Friday now? Yeah. Yeah. I figured this would be dope. Like imagine what if Friday was a video game, but I called it Day Before Saturday, so I can't get sued. But this is a limited art card called a Retro Banger. Here we go. See, so you can see Craig and Smokey. Said all the pieces are limited to sign. Showing it one more time so y'all get a look before I put it back in. Try and move it out the glare. The day before Saturday. There we go. It blurs out. So you DM me some photos of Fred the Cannibal barking. Yeah, bro. Send me images. Send me images. I'm interested in looking. Thanks for joining the stream. Here's my art cards if you want art cards. Day for Saturday. I'm about to pack this away. Dapper Wolf Peace. Dapper Wolf Peace, dope name. This coat was a Dapper Dan coat. You know what I mean? I do one custom made, tailor made, my 6-scale figurines. Follow me on Instagram at Honzo. I do commission pieces as well, but I thought this is dope. You know, you can see that. You want to see the quality real quick. Look at that. If you go closer, look at that. That's the LVs. Fully articulated. Fully articulated piece. If y'all interested in any specific art toys or any specific type of art, collectibles, whatever it is, just throw in the chat. Like, ask me, what else do I have, what I got. But I do a lot of sculpting myself. I do a lot of media myself. But I also have like retail items, in there. You can also check out in the shop. But everything I have is like, most of the stuff I have is limited. Before we move on to like the loose items. I don't know if I'm gonna throw it for auction or not. $38, baby. Peace. What's going on? Showing off some of my artwork before I move on to the smaller collectibles. Fishing Souls Peace. What's going on? We currently about to show one more. I think we have, I don't see how many we got left. Oh my goodness. Add it to the shop. Spare me a moment. Oh wow. Oh, there we go. So we're about to add this to the shop. We right into it. This. I'm gonna pin it. See how many we got left. I think we got, see the quantity. Our print style, print quantity. Okay. We got 10 of these. So currently we have the Magneto X cards. There we go. I'll get the glare out of here. I see it in focus. Okay, so if you want to go check out, we currently in the shop, we got 10 of these available. 10 limited. No, look right there. 10 are available in the shop right now. They're limited Magneto X, the Magneto X trading cards that I had produced. So we currently have a couple of these produced, and we got 10 left in the shop, the Whatnot shop, and said it's a quality printed up card currently in the top loader, and it's currently in the top loader in the penny case. Made these cards in Magneto X. You can take a look at the images in the shop. They signed and numbered with his backstory and his profile, like height, name, number, all that history. And these cards are made based off of the X-Men trading cards back from the 90s when I was a kid. So they influenced the art. They influenced the art on here. So if you want to check out the shop, you can check out the Magneto X signed and numbered trading card. And yeah, they're currently 18. Once again, signed and numbered. And not too many people got to sign the number card, so just had to show them there. So if you're interested in cards, and you know someone that's interested in trading cards, the Magneto X card, you can check them out in the shop. I created these though. This is my art. Signed and numbered, but these are manufactured cards. These aren't, so they're very limited. There you go. So you see the glare. Signed and number cards. So it could gift for anybody who collects trading cards or in the X-Men or in the Malcolm X limited. No one else. Where else do you want to see a Magneto X trading card? You know, the similarities between Magneto and Malcolm X were wild. So I did a card based off of that. So you can order in the shop. Alright. Alright, so if you're into raw English pieces, we have a couple left. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the images, bro. And you say only when we'll see. You lock in. No, you've been talking about that piece for a good many times. No, it's the idea of seeing how many pieces can be made. So you'll see. But you see, it's nothing but time, brother. It's nothing but time. All right, bro. You have a good night. Have a good night, bro. Have a good night, bro. So I might do is I might switch categories. Might start pulling out these I think I might start pulling out these. We got some loose items. Some loose items I'm gonna put up here. Some art toys. I'm about to start posting some art toys. Let's see. Let's see. And so what I'm gonna do is currently have. Thanks for doing. Currently have one Jimi Hendrix piece I'm about to show off. One Jimi Hendrix figure. Free piece. Thanks for joining. Welcome to my stream. It's the first time you're checking out. I do 1/6 scale art, custom made pieces, tailored clothing. This one, like the more high fashion clothes. See this cane? Open up the coat fully zips up. He's wearing the all whites. You know, if you want to see something cool, he's wearing the all whites. Custom Dapper Dan Louis V coat with the rings, the 4 fingers. Alright, let me show this off. Let me come over here a little bit more. What's the function? So, we got limited. Daddy Phantom, I think you joined for. Welcome back. We currently got the limited Jimi Hendrix. I don't know if you're in there, limited Jimi Hendrix 1/6 scale pieces. Only a few left. It's in a nice box. This way. This one's a more complicated piece. It comes with like all the trimmings, all the crazy stuff in his clothing with the guitar, hands, guitar picks, a whole bunch of little tiny items. So we currently got this sitting up in the shop, 500 for this piece. You know, say custom made. I mean, not custom made. Where I got the custom piece, some more crazy retail piece, so limited amounts of the Jimi Hendrix. I thought the names. Yeah, it does. It's like a little embossed shine box. So very limited. You don't have. It's only a couple of these floating out here. That's it, perfect for collecting anyone you know who. Anybody you know who's a Jimi Hendrix fan. So we got these like Voodoo Child. That's wild. You Voodoo Child. You know what I mean? You literally got a Jimi Hendrix right here, chilling in the shop. One Jimi. You know what I mean? 1/6 scale Jimi Hendrix. About the size of this cane piece I got right here. So this right there. You had the medium action right there for me. Oh, yeah, I hit that. I leaned on one side. Give me a moment. Fix the light. There we go. Leaned on the wrong side. Yeah, knock this off. Fix the light on here. Yeah, one moment. I gotta take a drink. Alright. Wow. Now I'm wondering, should I switch over to some loose blind box pieces? It's going to be a whole far another direction from what we currently showing. So once again, just showing off a classic Media Man piece. There we go. There we go. Do the turn around. You only make 5 of these. 5 of these Media Man. 5 of the Media Man pieces. And we'll show you later We got the golden Lord too, so it can be a set. We'll show you them images. But I sculpted it, hand painted, customized outfit, fully articulated piece, everything all done. It's a grail. I'll let your boy if you're interested. Alright, so we're gonna move him off to the side. We'll do the commercial for this one. I'll clip it up tomorrow. Once again, only one of these are made. Only one is only one. You know what I mean? Who else? Where else you gonna see Kane? You know what I mean? Done crazy. Look at that. Let me push a little bit closer. Get y'all a little bit closer. Look at. Okay. Chilling. So fully articulated. Got the rings. Got the whites. White t-shirt. Jeans. Yakatiri chain. See the hood. The pattern. The detail. All there. It's like one of the dopest 1/6 scale pieces if you've never seen a 1/6 scale piece. If you don't collect 1/6 scale is about the size of a Barbie. Fully articulated hip-hop pieces. Not too many black figurines out there, let alone a dope black figurine. And that's why we made this. So you can see like the clothing and see the detail on it. So, if you know anybody who's an 80s baby, you can show off this piece to them. Share the link. We just dropped it today and showed it on my Instagram. My Instagram is @Honzo. So if you want to see more work, I have many more hip hop pieces. Some of your favorites. And I've done a range. I've got from old school up to Pop Smoke and more. So, check it out. Big App 102877. Peace. You 80, baby. You know about that Kane? We just dropped the Big Daddy Kane piece today. It's one off. It's only one made. With the Dapper Dan jacket. Cool. Alright, so now I think what I'm going to do is move over to the loose blind box pieces. But I'll keep this rotating right now. I'll put this piece up. G Killer 2016 piece. What's good? What's going on? Alright. Alright. Sharing out the stream one more time. Getting back into how do I get back? There we go. There we go. So let me share out. Share the shop. Like I don't know. Switch this shit up. Alright. Oops. Shoot. There we go. Something rather fast. I guess. Crazy. So we're gonna hop out this stream and then go over to